Hi there, I'm Asha Chaudhary, and I'm here to take point as you explore the final stage of your journey. I grew up in Cox's Bazar, a city kissed by the sea and sticky with heat. I love the beach, the markets, and the music. But I hated the humidity, especially what it did to my hair. If you've ever had curly hair and tropical weather, you know. Now I live in London, where the frizz is gone, but the fog remains, especially when it comes to how people see me. As a Bengali woman in the UK, I've had to fight for visibility. In meetings, I've been mistaken for the assistant. At networking events, people assume I don't speak up because I don't know, when really, I'm just tired of repeating myself. I work in urban design now. I build spaces that honor the people who live in them. But the biggest space I had to design? My own self-worth. Bengali is one of the most spoken languages on the planet. Yet the voices of Bengali women are often missing from global conversations. That's why I needed to be here. That, and to bring a bit of warmth, a bit of wit, and a whole lot of earned experience to this program. Because claiming your full worth isn't about becoming someone new. It's about finally recognizing who you've always been. And yet, we need to begin with one simple truth: you don't get what you're worth. You get what you negotiate. And I know, that sounds blunt, even a little harsh. But I'm here to help you take that truth and use it like a chisel. Not to whack yourself over the head, but to chip away at the expectations, assumptions, and internal blocks that have kept you stuck. Negotiation isn't just a skill, it's a mirror. It shows you what you believe you deserve. And until now, you may have been taught, directly or indirectly, that asking for more was greedy, that making demands was impolite, that advocating for yourself would mean someone else would lose. We are flipping that script. Right here, right now. Let me tell you something personal. Back when I first moved to London, I spent an entire year avoiding the word no. I didn't want to rock the boat. I didn't want to be labeled difficult. So I agreed to deadlines I couldn't meet, took on projects that weren't mine, and made endless tea runs because I was so helpful. And one day I looked around and realized I was designing public spaces for strangers, but had completely lost the space to speak up for myself. That's when I found the work of Linda Babcock and Sarah Lashever, and my world tilted. They weren't just talking about negotiation. They were talking about women like us, how we are socialized to not ask, how we are praised for being agreeable, flexible, accommodating, and how that social training turns into lower pay, fewer promotions, less recognition, and more emotional exhaustion year after year. The truth is, negotiation isn't a masculine trait. It's a human one. And when done well, it looks a lot like the best parts of us: empathy, listening, clarity, creativity, boundaries, trust. That's why this module isn't about becoming someone else. It's about reclaiming the parts of you that already know how to navigate complex relationships while finally getting what you deserve out of them. Here's what we'll explore together. Part 1: the 4 crucial steps to negotiating anything. Salary, project scope. Whether you're on T duty, you'll see where your personal power starts and how to activate it. Part 2. We zoom in on what really matters to you. Because negotiation isn't about winning random arguments. It's about going after what aligns with your values and vision. Part 3. We take a whirlwind tour through the history of negotiation science, from nuclear standoffs to boardroom breakthroughs, and why the feminine way of doing things often wins. Part 4. We break down your BATNA, best alternative to a negotiated agreement, and other core tools of powerful negotiators. It's nerdy. It's juicy. You'll love it. Part 5. We name the unwritten rules, especially the gendered ones. You'll learn how to show up as strategic and authentic without being punished for it. Part 6. The moment you've waited for, negotiating your salary or work benefits. Scripts, strategies, confidence. You'll walk away with a plan. Part 7. You'll get a 6-week practice plan with real-life role plays. We'll show you how to get more comfortable with hearing no and asking for even more next time. And in Part 8, finally, we take on the invisible monster, emotional labor. If you're shouldering the family's admin, birthday cards, client handholding, and peacekeeping, yeah, we are talking about it and reclaiming your time and worth. Through all of this, you'll hear not just from me, but from Barbara Stanny, Eve Rodsky, Rachel Jaine Gruva, Kattike, Claire Shipman, and more. These aren't just researchers. They're revolutionaries. Let's make one thing clear. You are not too emotional. You are not too direct. You are not asking for too much. You are asking for what is already owed to you. And if you've ever been told otherwise by a boss, a colleague, a parent, a partner, or the voice in your own head, then this module is your antidote. Because the moment you start negotiating your worth is the moment you stop performing it. Let's begin.